Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Oracle Tarot, and this is Scorpio's mid-month soul path check-in for the mid-month of November to the end of November 2022. Now, I have to say that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. If you would like to get in contact with me, you can do so in the comments of the video. You can also get in contact with me at the Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there's only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated, and I appreciate all of you. I also want to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much, and again, thank you so much. I'd also like to remind everybody to check your other placements, your sun, moon, and rising sign, as it can help give you a broader picture of what may be going on. You can also check out the beginning of the month readings that I offer here. You can also check out the full moon and the new moon readings that I also offer here at Oracle Tarot. All right, without any further ado, please give us a message for what is on Scorpio's soul path for mid-October to the end of October 2022. 3 cards, please. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. All right. 2 more cards, please. Thank you. 1 more. All right. So we have the Star card, the 7 of Wands, the 9 of Cups, and at the bottom we have the Queen of Pentacles. So during the mid-November to the end of November, you are feeling a great sense of renewal in a lot of areas of your life. Renewal in hope and faith. You're also finding renewal in your purpose in life. A renewal in the belief of whatever spirituality you may practice or be engaged in. And because of this vibration that you're kind of putting out there, a lot of opportunities are really opening up for you at this time. You're receiving a lot of spiritual messages and guidance at this time, perhaps in your dreams or meditations, or if you pray, you may be receiving those in these moments. And with the Star card, really paying close attention to the planets, the transits, the moon cycles, as this can help give you a good idea about the timing of things in the end of November. And you can also utilize these energies of the planets and transits, moon cycles, to help you out. You can work these so they can work in your favor here. And then we have the 7 of Wands here. So you are in kind of a protective stance. Because of this renewal energy, you're really protecting this quite heavily, because this is much needed almost rest here, but this is just this renewal energy is making you feel quite rested, and this is fresh for you. So you're definitely protecting it, and you're persevering through any pokes and prods from the universe, or pokes and prods from those that may be around you that don't want to see you level up, but you are indeed leveling up. And we have the Nine of Cups here. So what you are moving towards, and really what you're protecting, is this dream come true that's kind of down the road for you. And I feel like this might be more of the end of November, the beginning of December. This dream come true comes in, and you kind of set down this protective stance for one of contentment and satisfaction here. And at the bottom, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is all riding on this Queen of Pentacles energy here. So you are definitely being practical as you move through this, to be in this protective stance to protect this new growth. It's kind of like when you see a fence around a tiny tree that's just beginning to grow. That's kind of what you're doing here. And this is the growth that you're protecting here, so that it can get large enough so that it is not open to attack or things of this nature. So you're definitely being practical in how you nurture this new renewal energy here, because this is precious to you, and rightfully so also. And like the Queen of Pentacles, she's really holding what she has, and holding it close here. There is a bunny running through the field. I don't know if it shows up on this card as well, but there is a bunny rabbit running right here. But she's not paying it any mind. She's really holding on to what she has, and like I said, holding it close. And this is kind of what you're doing with this star card energy, and in this protective stance, you're holding it close. All right. This is the Scrying Eye Oracle deck. We'll get 3 cards and a bottom card from the top split, and then we'll do the same with the bottom split. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Scorpio's soul path for mid-October to the end of October 2022. 3 cards, please. Thank you. So we have conspiring. So you are definitely right in your stance to protect this growth here. 2 more cards, please. Thank you. 1 more, please. All right, that's too many. Don't worry, if they're meant to come back out, then they will come back out. 1 more, please. All right. All right. So we have conspiring, we have messages, we have vibrational illumination, and we have the Demon Prince. All right. So we have conspiring here. And so there is definitely someone, or perhaps a group of people, that see you starting to shine here, and they want to kind of diminish your shine. They kind of feel like, oh, I want to bring them down a notch. But do know that when people try to tear you down, it's because they see you as above them. That's the only reason why someone would try to tear you down, is because they see that you are shining brighter than they are. They see that you are actually leveling up and out of their realm of reach here. So there is this energy in the works in your reading here. So these people may be, I feel like it is more than one person. They might be planning, and definitely some gossip going on here. There's definitely something underhanded. So you know these people. And I feel like as I say that, you know who I'm talking about also. Um, but this is definitely people who are scheming. This is a really sneaky and tricky energy here. This is the type of people who would smile in your face and then immediately start talking behind your back. So these are people with a hidden agenda, and you can kind of spot these people. You know who I'm talking about. So keep a healthy distance from them, because you don't want that to interfere with your growth here. And then we have messages. As this looks like someone holding their phone, you may actually receive messages from a mutual friend who is like, hey, these people are dragging your name through the dirt. They're doing you wrong. They're plotting against you. So definitely expect that type of communication coming through, because you're going to hear some kind of news about this, and you may even just see a social media post that seems a little funny style. And if it seems a little funny style with this energy lurking around, it most likely is. But you're also going to be receiving some positive messages from your friends and loved ones on how proud they are of you, and the way that you are moving forward, because you've shown a lot of strength here. All right. And then we have vibrational illumination. So really, as November wears on, you really start to feel in the flow. You are starting to feel that you are in harmony with your destiny and with this universal flow of things. And you're kind of looking back on the past, and kind of seeing it in a fresh way. And this is allowing you to kind of leave those things behind and move forward into this growth here. And this really finds you integrating these past traumas and learning from them. And in doing so, they lose their grip on you. They're no longer controlling you. But you are beginning to see past upheavals as important in guiding you to where you are now in this state of growth here. And you really are in this place where you're feeling proud about yourself. And people can definitely see that on you, and that may be where some of this conspiring energy is coming from, because you're really... because you are proud of yourself, you're loving yourself, you in turn then begin to love the world. And this is visible on you. And then we have the demon prince here. So you are dealing with some people who generally use others. They might be very vain. This is this narcissistic type of energy, but very diabolical in this plot or scheme to kind of tarnish your growth here, one way or another. And this definitely comes with this kind of cruel energy. And you might even ask the question, like, why are they doing this? Like, I don't understand why somebody would do that. And it's because you're a different type of person who would not do this. But this is definitely this bully energy, very petty. But definitely false. Definitely false. And smug too, with the smile in your face, and then just turn around and immediately start bad mouthing you. This may be someone that deals with addiction and is most likely in a string of unhealthy relationships and is prone to excess here. So this is definitely a lower vibrational, a person with a lower vibrational register here. All right, please give us 3 cards for what is on Scorpio's soul path for mid-November to the end of November 2022. 3 cards, please. All right, we have Star Baba. Now, I don't speak very much in my day-to-day life, so do pay attention to anything you see within your mind's eye. You may hear something, a word, song lyrics. You might smell something that reminds you of something. A strong emotion may bubble up, as this is all your intuition playing a role in this reading, as we are not together in the physical. I am connecting to your energy. So your energy is very much a part of this reading. And in a lot of ways, it's in these moments of silence that the deeper aspect of these readings take place within yourself here. So do pay attention to those. Two more cards, please. Two more cards. Oh boy. You're having a laugh, huh? All right, that's way too many. Please, 2 more cards. Thank you. All right, already. All right, okay. Once I agree to it, I have to follow through. And the spirit knows that. All right. Okay, we have the Star Baba, the Inner Sight, Battle for Home, the Hermit, and the Hermit's Pipe here. So we start out with the Star Baba, which is very similar to the Star card here. Excuse me. So we have the Star Baba. So you are coming into these universal truths, again, feeling in the flow with the universe. And like I said, as November wears on, you're feeling quite content here. And with this renewal of your spirituality, you may be engaged in a deeper level of devotion to whatever your path may be. And because of that, you are finding, like the Star card, you're finding renewal in your focus, your hope, your faith. Also inspiration. And again, to pay attention to the planets' transits, the moon cycles. But as you move forward, you're feeling very positive, even though there is this kind of negative vibe lurking around. It's not actually getting in the way that it would want to, because you're on your purpose, and you have this fence up here, and this might not be, you're not up in somebody's face necessarily being protective of this, but you kind of have this force field up of kind of like you don't want any of this. And I would say you're probably right to say that, because the divine really has your back on this. And these things are happening in their correct cosmic timing here. And you really are this light. You're shining your light into the darkness here. And this might be why they have an issue with this. And then we have astral sight here. So you are getting some clairvoyant hits, some intuitive hits, messages from the spirit. You are receiving some spiritual sight, perhaps in your dreams, meditations, your prayers. When you go within, you're receiving some messages in the form of visions here. And you know what I'm talking about with that. But you're definitely starting to see things through the lens of the spirit or the soul. This is how you're starting to look at the world here. You might even be getting some intuitive hits about the future here. There may even be moments in your meditations where you notice that you might be actually astral projecting, traveling through the spirit or the astral here. But you're definitely seeing kind of these liminal spaces in between dimensions where there's a kind of a gradient mix, say between like a light and a dark, and you're kind of seeing this middle zone where it's a little bit of both here. So we have a battle for home. I don't know if that's in the shot in here. So there definitely might be some family issues surrounding this. This unfortunately might even be a family member or an ex, somebody that you feel is kind of close to you. This can also be, these people might be targeting your business, so you might be experiencing some financial struggles in that department. This kind of struggling for that type of security. But with this battle, you are really in this protective mode, like I said, with this force field. And this is kind of how you are battling this, is with that. You're definitely protecting yourself, protecting your family, protecting your home and business, these types of things. Making sure all the doors are locked, and making sure the porch light is on, all of these things. But it does appear that even though these people are trying to battle you in this way, you're kind of, you have this force field up that is, in part, this force field is you, but it's also the hand of the divine. Kind of, you're under protection at this time. Because of this energy, you might be in hermit mode to a certain extent. So you're definitely perhaps spending a little bit more time alone. You're definitely with these visions getting into this meditation type of routine, doing a lot of soul searching. But I definitely kind of feel you keeping to yourself, because you can feel that these energies are kind of out there, and because these people seem to be kind of close, or they're at least connected with your friend group, or an extension of your friend group, that you kind of are not sure who to trust out there. But I feel like if you examine your interactions with people, you know exactly who is. And this message that's coming in is going to help you see who is and who isn't really on your team here. And these cards are in order here, so 58 and 59. So you are kind of doing a level up thing here. And then we have the Hermit's Pipe here. So this is all kind of working as a spiritual catalyst, because this is moving you towards someplace. And this, what it's moving you towards, is your destined path, essentially. So you are, in this time alone, you're gaining spiritual wisdom, and reconnecting to your own sacredness. And this is also allowing you communication with the spirits, with the divine, whatever your path may be. And you really find yourself on this spiritual journey that may be somewhat unexpected. But again, you do find yourself kind of in these meditations, in these liminal zones, these liminal spaces, as you find access to the astral dimensions. This also can speak of lucid dreams. So keep a dream journal, keep a meditation journal, write all of this stuff down so that you don't forget it. Writing these things down and reading them later can help you also reconnect to the dream state, and this actually helps you to have more vivid lucid dreams. But you're really coming into a powerful spiritual experience that has not quite been highlighted yet. But it's kind of coming off the cards right now. And at the bottom we have a creative expression here. So this is highlighting the importance to express yourself in a creative way. So whether that, and this is going to be different for everybody, but it could be music, art, writing, the way that you dress, even the way that you walk, whatever this creative expression is for you. The Spirit is saying, really do this, because you're going to get a lot out of this. And this is also helping you develop these and master these, what could be artistic. The Spirit is reminding me poetry, so that's going to be important for some of you. But self-expression seems to be very important in this second half of November. And this is also speaking about expressing your emotions through these artistic outlets and finding new ways to communicate these things. And this actually creates an emotional release. here. And not only for you, but anyone who hears it also experiences this emotional release. So you're healing yourself, but when you present this, it's also helping others heal as well, which appears to be part of your path. All right. Please give us 2 or 3 cards for what is on Scorpio's soul path for mid-November to the end of November 2022. 2 or 3 cards, please. A new sprout. So this is what you're protecting, this new sprout of a tree here. 1 or 2 more, please. Thank you. All right, so like I said, this is this new sprout, and this is why you're in this protective stance. This is also what the divine is helping to protect too, because they want to see you grow in this way. As you see, this person is brimming with growth in all areas here. So this is not just one area of growth. It's kind of like you are kind of being given like a spiritual overhaul, a soul overhaul. And this is like rewiring your whole energetic system and workings here. And the third eye is definitely lit up here. So, and the heart space. So you're finding more open-heartedness, which is much needed, especially when you're dealing with this. And the tendency when these types of things come up is to close the heart for safety. But actually keeping the heart open actually deflects these types of energies. They can't actually come in to where there's an open heart. And like I said, the third eye is definitely illuminated, and one beaming out this certain energy, this certain vision, and receiving these spiritual visions as well here. So you are this new sprout, and you have an important role to play. And this is why the Spirit is guarding you so heavily, because of what the Spirit has planned for this new growth in you. Here we have the cool forest shade. So you are basically going from this tiny sprout, and the Spirit is wanting you to know that what starts out as a sprout is quickly going to become a whole forest that provides shade and shelter for others. Again, with this expression. This is also calling you to get out in nature more and find this sanctuary of the forest, the trees, the woods, the beach, whatever your nature surrounding is. Even if you live in a city, just going and sitting by a tree, it can be very healing. You're kind of coming into this different aspect of yourself, as this woman's face is turning into a panther's face, or a jaguar, I'm not sure. But you're kind of in this mode of transformation, and you're kind of embodying this totem spirit, this animal spirit here. All right. Please give us 2 or 3 cards for what is Scorpio's inner climate like and inner landscape like on their soul path for mid-November to the end of November 2022. Thank you. 1 or 2 more, please. you. So we have lizard. And I believe this says Tutara. I'm not familiar with that name, but lizard. It's a large lizard here. So dreaming. You're definitely going to be experiencing some lucid dreaming. And again, keep a journal on these things. Sight. So this astral sight, this spiritual sight is definitely coming in. Knowledge. So the knowledge that you gain from these spiritual sights. You're also receiving knowledge of what's going on around you here. And getting into this creative expression, this is really uncovering these hidden gifts that you have to offer, these hidden talents here. We have the eagle, so vision. Again, you're receiving some visions here. This is kind of like an over-highlighted message here throughout this whole thing. You're receiving these visions. You're finding a greater sense of freedom, even though this funny style energy is out there. But do know it's out there, not in here. It's out there. Authority. So you are definitely becoming the authority in your own life. And you're not going to let anybody take that away from you, especially not the peanut gallery. And then inspiration. So this new growth is giving you a lot of inspiration. I feel like this inspiration is going into this creative expression here. So that looks pretty good. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Scorpio's soul path for mid-November to the end of November 2022. So we have weight, power, thank you, and speed. All right, so we have weight. So with the Hermit card, and the fact that this is this new sprout of energy that you're going through, the message from the Spirit is to kind of wait, do enjoy this time alone, utilize it to its best, because do know that while you are waiting, you are also growing here. And the more that you grow, and this sprout begins to bear fruit, now this becomes power here. So what was once a sprout that needed protection is now this really powerful force. And when I say about this sprout, I'm talking about you. So you're becoming this powerful force here that is formidable. I mean, these people really don't stand a chance against this power that you are about to unveil here, perhaps in December here. And speed. So this may feel like it's taking a minute, but like I said, like December is going to be here before you know it. But there's a speed to this growth. So you're waiting, but you're not waiting for very long. And here there is the universe here with the planets. So again, do pay close attention to the planets, the transits, the moon cycles. These will really help you out if you can utilize these things and use these as time markers here for when to make your move. Please give us 2 cards for what is on Scorpio's soul path for mid-November to the end of November 2022. Thank you. So we have the Raven. Too many. Come on. One more, please. One more, please. Thank you. All right. Thank you. And thank you. All right, we have the Raven and the Spring here. So the Spirit is really coming in and saying that these, when you see a raven, do know that this is the Spirit guarding and protecting you. This is also a sign that your ancestors are also aiding in this protection here also. So when you see these should give you a lot of comfort because you are protected in more ways than you know here. And then we have the Spring here. Now this is very much seeming like the Star card here, but this growth is like a hot spring is coming out of nowhere, like a geyser is just springing up out of the ground. And this is what I feel like this growth is going to kind of be like. Initially, it's just a bubbling, or it might just be steaming. So like at the beginning of November, you're just beginning to steam. But by the end of November, this is going to be like a powerful geyser that is shooting high into the sky. This incredible growth that you're going to be going through here. Thank you. All right. Please give us 3 cards for a final message. What would you like to leave Scorpios with for what is on their soul path of mid-November to the end of November 2022? 3 cards for a parting message for our Scorpios. Thank you. Scooch. Two more, please. One more. All right. And at the bottom, we have the Star card again. So we have the Ten of Wands here. So, excuse me. To get to this point, this has definitely been hard work for you. You're doing a lot of internal work to get here. And this is because you know that you have a responsibility to yourself to overcome these things within yourself. But essentially, you are bringing all these wands of spirit fire, and you're bringing them home now. And this is where this growth is happening, is you're bringing this all home, and now these wands can go to their proper use here. And here we have the Two of Pentacles here. So you are doing some reprioritization of your life circumstances, who you hang around with, who you don't hang around with, what you do in your spare time. You're definitely reprioritizing this creative expression. And you're kind of coming from this really rocky ocean and finding footing on this solid ground here. And here we have the Nine of the Nine of Pentacles. We also have the Nine of Cups. So we have two nines here. So the 9 is the number of attainment here. And with this more growth here, you're really basking in this garden of growth that is essentially you. And this is beginning to bear fruit. And this is where this power comes from. You're also, again, with this bird and the bird here, you're receiving these spiritual messages here. And I feel like in quite a potent way here. But as November wears on, you begin to feel very abundant. You're feeling very self-sufficient. And really, this is the card of luxury. So you have this dream come true, and you're in this luxury energy. I mean, that's fantastic. And then at the bottom, we have the Star card again, basically reiterating the fact that you are definitely feeling this renewal of hope, faith, definitely in your purpose, renewal of your spirituality, or whatever your soul work, your inner work. And this is bringing a lot of inspiration and opportunities to you. And again, receiving these messages from the Spirit and paying close attention to the planets and the transits. Now, that seems to be another thing that is definitely want you to know that for sure. And here we have the Eight of Wands here. So again, with communication, messages, quick moving messages at that too. So do expect these messages. Don't be surprised when you get these messages. Do be ready for them. And I feel like when you get these messages, this is also you taking action to one degree or another. You are kind of in this, even though you're kind of to yourself and in this hermit mode, you are making moves in the Spirit here. And I feel like you are a lot more powerful in the Spirit than you realize at this time, or at least at the beginning of the mid-month. I think by the end of the month and into the beginning of December, you're starting to realize just how powerful you are. So there is some illusions around you with these people who are doing a smile in your face. What's that lyric? The smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. I think that's Lil' Kim. But this is kind of what they're doing here. So there's definitely some elements of illusions surrounding you. But you can see through them. And here we have the Death card. So this does not mean a literal death, but this is an ending to the old way that you used to deal with things, used to deal with people like this. You're in this transition, and You're going through this profound change as you move forward. And you're letting go of any attachments that draw your energy down here. And there's this new day dawning in the background here. And this is kind of what's happening here. This sun is rising on this new chapter of your life. And here we have the Hermit again. So another over highlighted aspect of this reading. You're definitely doing this soul searching, this introspective work. You are going to be spending a lot of time alone, but this is going to allow you to, one, do this soul searching, but also seek this inner guidance as you go within. This is also the importance of meditation. And like I said earlier, you're shining your light into the darkness, and it's like this person becomes this lighthouse, this beacon of this light, and that's kind of what's happening here. This is also why these people are attempting to come at you, is because you are starting to shine pretty brightly now. So I think we'll go ahead and leave this reading here. Scorpios, I want to send you a lot of love and encouragement. It's never fun to have these types of energies around you, but this reading overall looks really good. And you've been given this warning so that you can handle this in this new way and know that you are protected. And your ancestors and spirit guides and allies are definitely there in a visible way, helping to protect this sprout that is soon to become this forest, and very powerful. So if this reading resonates with you at all, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. It really does mean so much. And again, Scorpios, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace.